What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to my crypto journey. My name is Rodney, and today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I will be starting the road trip up the West Coast with my wife to hang out with some friends in Sacramento for New Year's, so I will not be putting out as much content. I'll be doing more face videos. I'm bringing my stuff with me, but I won't be able to do as many videos as I usually do. So we're going to try to pack everything into one large video this morning for you to watch. Now, I'll put timestamps down below if you want to skip to your favorite part, but first we're going to start off with the crypto bubbles. And today we're going to be going over Saitama, TARP, Shibnobi, and maybe a few others, but we'll start with the general cryptocurrency market right now. So first off in the morning, I like to start off with the crypto bubbles right here. We have the big winners and the big green bubbles, and then the big losers and the big red bubbles, right? And then little small guys in between. Now on a blood red day, this is actually pretty hilarious because, you know, everything's like red and it looks kind of crazy, right? But we can see our big winners of the day are Rose, Hex, Sushi Swap, of course, and some others, right? And our big losers look like XRP, AVAX, right? And those sorts of things. Expecting a huge pullback for AVAX and XRP because they've been going on a crazy run. Now let's go check out coin market cap. Now, I always like to look at Big Daddy Bitcoin to see where the rest of the market is going to go. Looks like we are still up a little bit, more trading sideways, right? But 0.15%, the whole market is up right now. So not bad. You know, a lot of the technical analysis people I watch, because I always watch people smarter than me because I'm not that guy for technical analysis, but I watch other people and get my information from there. They say that they're expecting more of a pullback. Now, a lot of them are expecting a dip down to the $42,000 range. And if it breaks past that, because that's its next support, right? They're expecting a dip all the way down to $30,000, which can be kind of crazy, can be kind of scary. Now, the cool thing about being into altcoins, like a lot of us are, right? Some of these community tokens, is that the less established they are, the less they kind of follow Big Daddy Bitcoin. What that means is that the more a token's on the market, they start to sync up with Bitcoin, right? The more like followers and holders they get, it becomes more stable, and they do what Bitcoin does because the market really does follow Bitcoin. If Bitcoin tanks, usually the rest of the market tanks. It's rare to see like Ethereum doing well and Bitcoin doing poor, right? So that's just the way it goes. And if you look right here, you know, a lot of the tokens and coins are actually following Bitcoin. Of course, we have some outliers and whatnot, and usually those are projects with like some big news going on or some hype around them or something like that. So it's good to look at Bitcoin to kind of predict the rest of the market. I am expecting some sort of pullback and then a big blast off sometime next year, if not the first week of January, for sure sometime in January. Of course, if you guys are new to crypto, you guys understand. You guys probably don't understand that a lot of people, they'll sell their crypto at a loss so they can do some tax write-offs and then buy back in as soon as they can, right? Because that's just the way crypto works in our country. Still got my coffee though. That's just the way it works right now. There's a big loophole in cryptocurrency, but yeah, I mean, I like looking at some of these red prices because to me that's a discount, and I love discounts on here, man. I mean, when people get like nervous and want to sell and they see a bunch of red and they freak out, I just get super greedy because to me that's the best time to buy. That's the best time to dollar cost average, right? Especially if you bought something really high, right? Say for example you bought, let's say, Avalanche at maybe $120, right? Now it's dropping, right? You bought 5 Avalanches at $120 and you're freaking out, like, oh my God, you know, now, you know, my Avalanche is worth less. I bought it at the top. Well, now you can buy more Avalanche, right? You can buy more Avalanche and dollar cost average, which makes your average Avalanche cheaper, right? And so when a big pump happens again, you get more returns, right? So that's how you really do that. So, okay, so market up 0.15%. So not bad, not bad. And of course, right here, you can see some of the biggest gainers. And these biggest gainers are usually just tokens that just got on the market. So, so we got Sashimi, Capybara, and Ninja Floki. Dude, there's like a Floki every day. Okay, let's jump into some Saitama. Let's check out the price action of Saitama first. And it looks like Saitama is trading sideways a little bit at the 47 range. Still waiting on the Saitamask audit. Excuse me, we have the audit. Still waiting on the Saitamask app to come out. Saitama Guru did a go at freaking Bitmart, right? It says biggest takeaways, hacker resistance. I think we can all appreciate that Bitmart exchange too. So if you don't know, Bitmart had that huge hack. So that's hilarious. So, you know, one of the big things they got from searching is that Saitamask will be hacker resistant. Now, Saitama Guru better hope it doesn't get hacked or he's going to eat these words, but that's actually really cool. And that's why they took so long with the Certic audit, is that they really wanted to make sure that this thing wasn't hackable, right? They want to make sure your money is secure. So that's awesome. Of course, everybody's getting ready for the app. Of course, when the app comes out, hopefully it doesn't come out when I'm driving up there. Hopefully it can wait for me to be established so I can make a review video on it, because I really want to check this app out. Of course, I'm a Saitama fan, guys. I'm not a fanboy. I'm a Saitama fan. I'm an investor. I want good things to happen. Saitama Guru going to be on, you know, the NASDAQ, to go on Bloomberg, to go on Fox News, Fox Business, all these different places. Exciting. That's exciting to me, because I want this thing to blow up. So not really much going on. And this is what he's talking about, putting his big boy suit on to step into uncharted territory, which is really awesome for Saitama as a brand, right? Saitama as a whole. So good news for Saitama, getting Saitama Guru out there, getting the word out there. So that's awesome. Awesome. Good for Saitama. I'm expecting a bit of a pump, you know. I'm expecting this thing to pump more long-term over time. Now, the cool thing is I was actually able to have wafer token on the channel yesterday for an AMA, and I've had TARP as well. So those are two big community tokens going to be on Saitamask with actual real-world use case, and that's what we need for Saitama, actual real-world use case. Let's go check out TARP right now. So let's go to the Binance network, because they are a BSC chain network. BSC token. Let's go ahead and put TARP in. Totally a rug pull. Now they are having a little bit of a pullback, which is normal because, you know, the thing was flying off the handle yesterday. So, I mean, and that looks good. Look at this. I mean, this pullback right here, this looks good, right? This thing usually just pumps, dumps a little bit, people buy the dip and trade sideways for a little bit, and this thing is going to blast off again, I'm sure. This thing is not done yet. TARP was actually on, looks like they were on the show with Zach Humphreys and Chad Reddings, which is like a powerhouse, right? So congrats to them. That's really, really awesome for them. They were on my show and we had a lot of viewers. Big support from the TARP community. Thank you so much. Rug 6ix9ine, baby. It's hilarious. Like they put a lot of the transactions they made for TARP was they were like, what? the orders were 69 TARP tokens, so, or 69 million or something like that, right? 69,100,000, something like that, right? But you know, a lot of the TARP crew and gang are really big in the number 69. It's like a meme community. I love it. I think Jess Moonshop and Matt Morier are onto something really, really legit. They have a strong community, and I think this community is only going to get stronger. And of course, you can buy merch on their website if you want, and all that good stuff. I like the team. I think it's very, very good. So of course they're experiencing some sort of pullback, which is actually normal. Like I said, when they first came into the market, like you had this huge pump, a lot of consolidation sideways, and then blast off into space, which is something you see from a strong community token. You know, usually from a lot of the weak pump and dump community tokens, you'll see a big blast off and then a huge dump, right? Way more than this, but a huge dump. No trading sideways, nothing like that. Maybe over time, yes, but you usually don't see this action. So very, very good from TARP. I'm excited for that team. I think they're going to do big things in the crypto currency community token space. Let's check out Shibnobi, because Shibnobi has been kind of down a little bit, but more really trading sideways, still trending number 3 on DEX tools right now. And I was looking at the Twitter, there's nothing really crazy going on. They have the dojo swap going, which, I mean, honestly, it's nothing revolutionary. It's just a place where you can use your Shibnobi to swap for other things, right? Or maybe just swap Shibnobi, right? I don't see a huge advantage from Shibnobi versus anything else. Brandon McRae, so another athlete, reposting some Shibnobi, so Shinja to the moon. You know, I like the sponsorships with athletes, but sometimes it's like, I don't know, to me it's a little corny. You know, you never see other people paying for other people to repost things. You know what I mean? Like, get on now, don't get left. Like, this is a paid promotion. To me, I'm not a big fan of paid promotion. Just not like this. Not with big NFL players who clearly don't give a crap about the token. You know, influencers, yeah, but not these guys. They don't care about this token. They're just reposting it, you know? So that was pretty interesting. Of course, they have AMAs every night, and nothing really going on too much with this. I mean, freaking Zach Humphreys made a post about it. You know, Austin Hilton's still, you know, on it too and whatnot. But I still think this has a lot of potential to pump really hard. Yes, we had a big pullback right here, and honestly, this doesn't look the best, right? When you see a lot of these smaller cap community tokens that pump like this and drop like that, usually this is like a telltale sign of something like, you know, like, So, I mean, it is what it is with this. I think it's still going to pump some more. I think 2022 is going to be a good year for this. So we'll see what actually happens with Shibnobi. I think Cliff, the main developer, is still onto something good. So, I mean, we'll have to actually see. Let's check out Clifford Inu. And a lot of people like Clifford Inu. I'm not really into Clifford Inu too much. It's just not my cup of tea. We'll touch on it real quick. It's actually recovering quite nicely. I didn't expect this to pump up, and I thought it was going to really just hit down here, but it's actually trending upwards the last couple of days, right? You know, people like Yon World were in this early, made like 300K at launch, something crazy like that. So congrats to you. I'm always happy when people make money, as long as the outcome is income. Like, I'm never mad when people make money. So many people are like saying this is a scam. Maybe it's a scam. Maybe it's a scam. But at the end of the day, if you made some money, if you change your life in some way, if you're able to pay off your credit card, some loans, whatever, right? You made some money. It's not a scam, right? It's a scam to the people who probably lost their money, I know. But you got to learn how to navigate this kind of community token space, you know? I mean, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. I get rug pulled often, right? I get into smaller cap token projects that seem legit, but maybe they're not. I get rug pulled all the time. I lose money all the time. But, you know, most of the time I follow good people. I listen to their advice, and I'm able to make some good plays and earn a lot of money. And of course, you know, Zach, you know, Humphreys, Austin Hilton's, freaking Yorpop. Everybody's promoting Cliff right now. So it's actually doing pretty well. And last but not least, let's talk about Shiba Inu. Now, I don't know where you guys were, but I actually watched the AMA yesterday, which wasn't bad with David G. I'll say David G because I cannot pronounce his last name. SHIB, the price movement didn't really do much, but a major announcement was that Bone is going to be their currency that you have to use for their DAO, I believe, right? So Bone's pumping up 20%. Today, and you know what, actually, as soon as they announced this, I actually bought some Bone at the $1.20 range because I saw the writings on the wall. Not sure how much this is going to pump, but I put about $500 into this. Just going to leave it there, see what happens to it. The all-time high for this thing is only $3. So I mean, it's not that crazy, but it could pump more. Definitely a lot of opportunities going to be on this. People are going to make videos about this. I'm expecting Zach Humphreys, Austin Hilton's, or the Yorpop, the Shiba guys, to make some videos on the fact that Bone will be used as a currency on the DAOs. So that'll be pretty interesting. Of course, Shiba Inu didn't really do much last night. People were expecting Satoshi to talk on the AMA. He did not, or she did not, right? We had like a lady who's like their Discord mod do most of the talking, really giggly and funny. I mean, she had some good points and whatnot. A lot of people were not really, they were not really resonating with her. But you know, I listened to all the important stuff, and that's what we came for, right? The important stuff, the news and whatnot. And although the AMA was kind of boring and unprofessional, you still got some nuggets, right? You had to listen. I did a live stream yesterday talking about it, and it was all right, you know, it was all right. But that was a cool thing. Now they made a DAO. They're saying they want to make a DAO for other reasons, but the fact that they're making a DAO is totally because of the sign of the times. DAOs are in right now, and people want to make DAOs because they're lucrative. So if you're into Shiba Inu, they're going to be making a DAO. If you're into DAOs and Shiba at the same time, well, hey, more power to you. I'm definitely going to be partaking in this because they have a strong community, 1 million holders, which is absolutely insane, right? For a community, for any token, right? But a community token. So that's going to be really, really good. So let me know what you think in the comments down below, guys. Market looking pretty decent today. I'm not sure what's gonna happen the next few days, and it's looking like that, just down 0.20%. But this is really just trading sideways, right? Crabbing, dirtling, whatever you want to call it. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you like this style of video, guys? Thank you so much for watching my channel. I really do appreciate you guys, the Degenerate Gang, everyone who comes to the Degenerate live stream hangouts, and everyone who comes to Coffee and Crypto. You guys are absolutely phenomenal. Thank you so much for buying my merch. And if you guys buy my merch and you take a selfie and you send it to me on Twitter, first of all, I will repost it if you tag me in it, and I will put it in a video compilation that I'm making sometime in the beginning of the year. So if you want to be in a cool video compilation, and trust me, I will get people to watch it somehow. I will do some sort of crazy clickbait where people will watch that movie. But if you guys like content like this, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll talk to you soon. Happy New Year. Peace.